Good morning, it's Dan from Morrison Meadows. How's everybody doing this fine morning? So, this is my lovely weekly update, and I'll just flip the camera around and show you kind of where we're at. So, yeah, gotta start haying. Separated the cows and the sheep, minus Winnie, right there, who's a giant pain in the butt and gets out of 6-strand barbed wire fence. It's exhausting. She was in the neighbor's alfalfa field yesterday. So she is living with the sheep that's in the cattle that has nothing but cattle panels. And literally all morning she is mooed. But yeah. So the reason I started haying is because there's a lot of brown dirt spots out there. So hopefully get them from nubbing it down to the dirt anymore. Dang goat just jumped over the fence right in front of me. Yeah, and hopefully I'm guessing I'll have 2 big bales I'll go through before snow flies at least. So I'm gonna hit 2 of the bigger brown spots and hopefully reseed those bare spots, because I've kind of seen that with hay. I know they usually roll it when they do that, but I mean, grass is dead anyway. What's it gonna do if it doesn't reseed? I'm gonna have to reseed it anyway. So yeah, training the dogs has been a nightmare. They have regressed completely. They have 0 recall, even worse than before. They refuse to stay where they're supposed to, so they are in the barn a lot more than they were. So we are going back to recall training and boundary training. I've been watching some YouTube videos, hoping it hits home, trying to reinforce more. Darn goat, leave me alone. Reinforce more positive, then go from there. I don't know. It's working pretty well with Athena for the recall. Zeus, I don't know. He seemed to pick it up a little bit more this morning when I did it. But I don't know. We'll see. Kind of been a busy morning. Normally I get this done earlier in the day, but it's gonna get hot and I wanted to get my stuff done before it was insanely warm. Yeah, because so we'll go see the poppers right now and go from there. Zeus, Athena. There's Zeus. There's Athena. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll get you away from that. I don't know. They do some things well, but God, that irritates me. My wife had to go get them from the neighbors yesterday, and yeah, tons of fun. So what else has happened this week? Oh, my wife killed the lawnmower, so I just got that running. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I don't know how she did it. Killed it, the battery died on her. I haven't showed you the quackers in a while, so let's go do that. Well, I figured out I have at least 2 males to 6 ducks, so I think that's not a good ratio, so I might have to try to get rid of one. So I think I got 2 male ruins, obviously with the dark heads. I can't tell on the runners very good, but yeah. So I might try to get rid of one of those males for sure. I don't know, I need to find someone around here that's more of a duck expert than me, so they can literally go, hey, yep, that's a male, that's a male, that's a female. I mean, I've tried to learn the quack thing. Yeah, no clue. No freaking clue. Yeah. So I'll show you the pig. you can tell me if she's lost weight. My sister-in-law came out and saw her a week ago or whatever, said she had lost some weight. I can't tell. I don't know, she still looks fat to me. Yeah. You still a fat pig? She's still good. Eli still loves her, so sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get him to go feed her. He thinks just ripping some leaves off the ground or grass and throwing it in her pen's feeding her. I'm like, no, you feed her pig food every day. Oh, I fed her a lot yesterday. No, every day. The only way I get it home is like, hey, you don't get to eat till she gets to eat. From there. Oh, I'm gonna show you the lambs. I'm gonna sell Mr. Ram Lamb here at the sale barn this week if no one buys them privately. Then I'm probably gonna move them back with the big ewes. I don't know, we'll see. So we started leading them today. The 4 keepers for sure. Struggle's real. Now Eli did a lot better with it than I thought he was going, so that's awesome. So I really hope he takes to showing them and liking sheep more, and I don't know. I want him to kind of go that route, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. It is what it is. I'm gonna hate these guys while I'm over here. I didn't do that this morning. Kind of got caught up in my own stuff. That's all right. They're not skinny by any means. They are well-fed lambers. But no, a couple of them lambs did pretty good. A couple were super stubborn. Kind of typical from what I remember years ago. Yeah. But we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna do that every day, probably till snow flies. See how far we get with them. I'm hoping we get to the point where Eli can come out and do it by himself. Eli and Tate can do it by themselves. That'd be awesome. But we'll see. Oh, last thing, garden. Getting tomatoes, getting some okra, getting random cucumbers here and there from our volunteer cucumber plant. Pumpkins, we get a pumpkin about every week that's ready to go and pick, so, and there's a few more on, so we'll see. Acorn squash, we got some volunteer ones out in the pasture. We're getting some off. We can get some off. We got some in there. Might get sweet corn from our 1.5 foot tall sweet corn plants. Crazy. I didn't think that happened, but there's ears on them, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Peppers, we're getting a few sweet peppers. My jalapeno peppers are big, but they ain't growing any fruit, so I don't know. Next year I'm going to reevaluate how we do the garden, because this was a nightmare this year. I want a garden, especially where Eli can show regular 4-H next year. He can take a whole bunch of vegetables, and I mean, if vegetables are cheap to plant and grow, and it's money for him, and he loves money. No, I don't know. I'm just trying to, I wish I would have got my oldest kiddo into 4-H and he would have loved it and took off in it, but he never showed any interest, so I'm hoping Eli does and Tate do, so I miss it. The only crappy part is fair is always when I start work. Literally the first week I work is the first week of fair, but that's to figure out next year. We'll see how gung-ho Eli is about it, and Tate and all that. Tate should be able to do clover buds next year, so got to make sure he can take a pumpkin, because otherwise, yeah. Oh, let's see, what else have I done today? Not much this week other than that. I mean, first week with students this week, so I've been pretty tired. Coming home pretty tired. I mean, kids have been good for the most part. It's just working with kids is different than walking around measuring junk like I did all summer long. Just takes a different toll on your body and your mentality. So it's all good. we'll make it work and get used to it and go from there. And yeah, I say next weekend my plan is to keep working with the dogs. I want to start cleaning out the barn because I could have a lamb next week, but the one ewe that I put with the rams earliest is not showing any signs of being pregnant. Well, she hasn't started to bag down and that stuff. I mean, her belly looks big and stuff, but yeah, I don't think she's gonna lamb soon. So we got 4 ewes that should lamb this fall. I don't know if, I don't know if I get all 4. I don't know if the one doesn't lamb this fall. That's 2 breeding seasons she missed, and she might have to go bye-bye. I don't know. I'm not gonna feed a sheep as a pet. Not that one. Maybe when Bluey gets old, she might earn that privilege to be the first sheep I've ever had as a pet, but I don't foresee that happening because I don't foresee myself wanting to watch a animal that hopefully does me well die. I don't know. That's a few years down the road. She's still young and spry and hopefully throws me 15 good lambs for the next few years. Hopes and dreams, right? What else do I need to talk about? I don't know. I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. Gotta clean the duck pool today. That won't take long. It just sucks because they stink. So if you ever think about ducks, you better be able to handle smells. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be done for now. Maybe my wife had videos of us leading sheep and haying and stuff, so maybe I'll put some reels up, go from there, or shorts, whatever they're called. And as always, you can follow us on TikTok or Facebook as well, and do all that YouTube stuff. And till next time, have a good one.